I wanted to share one more video about Cerebro 7 in high voltage mode just because it is so fun and unique, and I want to make sure it gets the love it deserves. There's a lot of really cool things going on in this deck, like Hitmonkey as a 7 power card, Anti-Venom plus Luke Cage is a lot of fun, and if Anti-Venom just hits Cerebro in a normal game, then that's fine. There's also MODOK plus Proxima Midnight, which is not a combo that I typically get to play even, and is just really cool and satisfying. And then also Legion and Ebony Maw. Legion to be able to have some location control, which is always important in a Cerebro deck. And then Ebony Maw is just a card that everyone is already playing in high voltage mode. This game I got to do two cool things. The first one was use Mystique to copy Man-Thing and then give my opponent that Mystique in Castle Zemo to be a pseudo Green Goblin. I just thought that that was really cool. But the other cool play that I made, I guess I'll talk one more second about MODOK because the other combo that you could put in the deck is Black Bolt plus Stature, but I like that MODOK can just get played on the final turn. You otherwise have to play Black Bolt on the penultimate turn to be able to play the Stature. This is just a little bit more flexible because most of the time you want to play Anti-Venom on turn 2, and then you can play MODOK on turn 3. Anyways, then I Legion Castle Zemo and wind up taking all of my opponent's cards on the final turn for a cosmic victory. And one final Cerebro 7 game that I wanted to show off was when I accidentally queued into normal Marvel Snap Ladder with Cerebro 7. Again, we see that Castle Zemo, and I can actually just play Ebony Maw there to give them that and lock them out on Castle Zemo on turn 1, though. It is a move deck, so they do have some options, but this Ebony Maw wound up being really tricky for my opponent to kind of find space around, and they wind up making an interesting play here, pulling the Ebony Maw over with a Doctor Strange, so that way they could bounce it to their hand and have a little bit more flexibility on the final turn. But I got a free Cerebro off my Anti-Venom. And again, when you hit Cerebro, Mystique, or Iron Man, you don't even need the Luke Cage, though I did have it, so I could play these cards into Man-Thing for some additional style points here. And now all of my 7 power cards are going to be 13 power, including this Hitmonkey, which I actually got to use in a normal game, which would be pretty tricky. It's mostly meant for high voltage mode. And then again, I grabbed the win. Subscribe for more sweet Marvel Snap.